This fight is sponsored by...
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is brought to you by the Hydro Pros. It is scheduled for 3 rounds in the XKO Muay Thai welterweight division. And now introducing first, fighting out of the Next Bank blue corner, trained in fisticuffs. He represents Lamb 4. He stands 6 foot even, weighing in 171 pounds. Fighting out of Joshua, Texas, returning to XKO, Chad Monster Box. And now his opponent, fighting out of the Easy Flex red corner, trained in tank style. He holds a professional Muay Thai record, 5 victories, 1 defeat. He stands 5 feet, 11 inches tall, weighing in 170.75 pounds. Fighting out of Frisco, Texas, presenting Andrew the Brick Wall Sosa. Referee Steve Armstrong.
Gentlemen, you keep instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch gloves. Good luck.
Well, both these guys, on a personal level, are neat guys, really neat guys. Now, aside from that, they're both looking to kick the crap out of each other. That being said, here we go. Round 1. And nice to know I'm being joined by Antonio Perkins. Tony?
Yeah, I'm here, brother. I'm here. You know, it's tough pulling double duty today, but it's good to see you, brother.
Man, I tell you, it's been too long. Both you and I doing this, seeing 2 guys we know real well.
Yeah.
And you know, Andrew was really excited because he was telling me earlier tonight he got a full fight camp. He's changed his game up. He feels good, and he's fighting a guy in Chad Box we know and love.
You know, it was really important to mention returning to XKO and mentioning Chad Monster Box, because after that horrendous knee injury that he sustained almost a year ago.
Oh, it's actually been 2 years, I believe.
You know, and to see him come back up, just a takedown there, modified sweep there.
Yeah, and you know, fortunately, it wasn't as bad. It looked terrible, didn't it?
It really looked terrible. It looked like his kneecap completely slid down.
Yeah, so, you know, it looked awful, but turned out it wasn't. It was just, you know, it was just terrible bruising.
You know, I got to tell you right now, this is the best striking that I've ever seen with Chad. Because here's the thing, he's doing a full extension with his punches. You know what I mean? And working with Darren Lamb, the best striking coach in Fort Worth.
Derwin, I mean, Derwin's a great coach wherever he's at.
Yep.
And, you know, and Andrew, and I was saying this earlier, Antonio, you know, Andrew's last fight actually came off as a W after his opponent was stripped of his win due to his drug test. Or something along those lines.
You know, I'll tell you what, a win is a win, but in a fighter's eyes, that's not a way to really earn a win.
No, it's not. But it was a type of thing for Andrew. Andrew took that very personally.
Right.
That this guy had, cheated the system, if you will.
I mean, he didn't come in clean. That's just the bottom line.
That's it. And so Andrew said, I've been doing a lot of different things, changed up my game a little bit. Maybe a lot of bit.
You know, one thing that we're going to look with Chad, he said he's going to change his from orthodox to southpaw at any there and there.
Yeah, I like that. Well, and as much damage as he took to that front left leg of his in the last fight, he's got to be cognizant of that against a guy like Sosa. Because Andrew knows this going in.
You know, the thing with Chad, we were talking earlier, he decided to change it up because he wants, not so much for the knee, because he had 2 fights after that. Here we go in the last 10 seconds. Boy, they're just going at it right here, man, letting it fly.
Yeah, they really are.
Okay.
And you know, the thing with Sosa is we know this kid, you cannot, this kid has just got his head of iron.
Yes. Andrew Sosa is a tough opponent, man. And if you don't go for the fences on him, man, he's going to wear you down. So let's see what happens in round 2.
Yeah, and you talk about Andrew changing that. Not, I'm not going to take the shots to my head and use my head as a weapon to block things and wear a guy out. Do you see the head movement in the first round with Andrew? Now he's leaving those kicks out. He's hanging those kicks.
Yeah. But Andrew's the guy that just moves forward, and it's so frustrating for another opponent, for his opponent, when you throw jabs, you throw hooks, you throw body, you throw a kick, and he still moves forward, and it just mentally breaks you down a little bit. Like, what else can I throw at this guy to keep him from moving forward?
Well, and I'd like to see some elbows be thrown.
This is a pro fight, so
that's what I'm saying. I mean, throwing the elbows and things like that. I mean, these guys have been content, to slobber the kicks, throw the punches, but it is Muay Thai, so you want to get that in there.
Maybe that's up to us to yell as loud as we can, throw some elbows.
Yeah, or maybe just the fans that have packed this place out. I tell you,
it is. I'm looking up in the VIP up top. I'm looking on the floor. It is standing room only, my man.
Yeah, I mean I don't know what the max capacity of this place is, but we're there.
We reached it.
Nice body kick by Sosa. Nice leg kick by Sosa. And he's throwing everything into those leg kicks, my friend.
He really is. And he's going to the leg that we thought might be a little bit worse for the wear after that injury, but he's 100%, man. That leg is no longer an issue.
Well, I tell you what, maybe the case for me, if it were me, I know it would be tough psychologically.
That's what I asked him. I asked him that earlier. He said the first fight it was, but he said today it isn't an issue at all. He feels 100% strong on it.
Oh, nice combination there by Sosa.
Have you noticed how they're finishing off with a kick?
Yeah.
Have you noticed that? Every time they exchange, they're finishing it off with a kick for the most part. Over 50% of the time. But I got to tell you, man, Chad has really improved on his jab.
He has, and I tell you, that leg kick was solid on his part too. And Sosa, these guys, these are deep shin kicks. I mean, they're sinking. When you don't hear that slap,
right?
You know it's deep.
Did you see him slip in an elbow in there? Yep. If you've never seen these guys fight before, I got to tell you right now, today, training camp is paying off. You can definitely see they're a lot crisper with their jabs, a lot crisper with their kicks.
And I'd like to see Sosa master his jab a little bit, because he kind of throws it almost simultaneously with the cross. But boy, Chad Box.
Nice hook.
Chad Box throwing some leather, my man.
I want to see Chad tuck that chin a little bit, because when he's lunging forward, he's keeping that chin out, and it's just an open window to receive a hook, an uppercut. You don't want that, man.
No.
That chin.
No, absolutely not. I mean, Sosa looks great tonight.
This is round 3. This is it. This is it.
He looks really, really good.
They both,
I wouldn't want to call this fight.
I don't even know who you give round 1. I thought that Chad did a little bit more work in round 2.
I don't disagree.
I think he did a little bit more connectivity.
Yeah, I don't. It could, for all I know, it could be a round apiece, but I'm not judging this, thank God.
Well, let's just say this is the make or break it round, just for conversation purposes. Here's the clinch. Cage control.
Yeah, well, you don't want cage control. Referee's doing the right job. This is an MMA.
Exactly.
And Sosa's landing that kick again. You can see Box's leg whelping up.
Both 3 jabs apiece exchange right here.
Yeah, these guys are not afraid to just slap each other upside the head. Sosa's telegraphing a little bit there with his hands.
You saw him, he's walking into a couple jabs, almost a low kick though. But Sosa's walking into this jab, and he's trying to shake off the old mentality of, I can take abuse, I can take shots.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I don't disagree. And Chad Box, man, his hands look really smooth.
They are really smooth. You can tell that he's been working with Derwin Lamb. You can really tell.
Yeah, the way he holds it, the way he hit that cross right there, very nice. He's putting it all together.
And I'll tell you, man, I know the old adage, you don't know who you are till you get punched in the face. Just getting a jab in the face can be so frustrating if you walk in a couple jabs.
Oh, absolutely.
It just kind of throws you off.
Oh, nice uppercut by Sosa there. Couple decent shots on his end coming back.
Looks like Sosa's cut a little bit over the right eye, just a touch.
Chad Box, man, I'm gonna tell you, he is kind of sniperish tonight, isn't he?
He is, but well, I mean, it's. I hate to say this, but it's a little bit open because look at where Sosa's hands are at, man.
Yeah.
They're by his hips. Get those hands up, brother. Get those hands up.
But that's always kind of been Andrew's, you know, the way he fights.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, that's it. That's his thing. And it's worked for him.
Well, I mean, proof is that. I mean, his record is successful.
Yeah.
You know, he's never been knocked out. He's never been finished.
Nope.
So if you want to put your hands by your hips and you're a guy who's never been finished, something's working. I wouldn't advise it, but it's working.
That's right. Well, tell you, there's a lot of amazing fighters out there. I mean, world-class fighters that would probably give a body part to have Sosa's chin.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's just
because he is
flawless.
He is genetically gifted.
He really is.
With being able to take a shot. We've seen him rock, but nothing that's ever, you know, taken the big man down.
You know, we've got, 16 seconds. I'm going to tell you right now, if you're Chad Box, you have to feel pretty confident going into this round right now. Coming out of this round, they're going.
You got to give it everything right here. I mean, this is it. 10 seconds left. You gotta throw it all to the.
That's it. Let's go to the judge's decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of fighting, we go to the judges for decision. All 3 judges scored the bout in favor by unanimous decision, Chad Monster